Here we go. 75 laps. The green flag is on the speedway, and we are racing at the Ridge. And promptly and quickly through that first and second turn down the back straightaway, it is the number 55, Flying Ryan Doucette's going to lead the opening lap as they come down the front straightaway. Andy Shaw is solid in second spot as he gives chase. Tony Ricci is in that number 20 car. He is in the third position. Then you've got the old blue number 3 car, the Bowler Racing operation. Matt Swanson is right there in old blue, the number 3. Side-by-side racing right behind. Les is on the inside. That's Les Rose in car number 62. And he stays tough downstairs off the number 4 corner. There goes the 17 car. And that is Donnie Lashua. Lashua's right alongside Rose going in the turn number 3. 4 laps up on the board. Side-by-side racing going on behind the top 4 and 5 cars. Look at the competition now. The 81, that's Josh Cantera, one of your Mainers that are in the field tonight. Racing in the turn number 3. Down the chute they come. Let's see what we got going on now as the 17 car. Donnie Lashua hangs tough on the outside of the 20. And he is going wheel to wheel down the back straightaway. The men that live by the grace of God and 600 horsepower. Look at the 15-year-old kid on the outside. Keep an eye on that car. He is moving right along nicely here, going through the corners. Red number 21, 15 years old, HVAC Unlimited, as they work into the corner, and he's the guy that's going on the outside, and he's the only one right now that's going on the outside. And he's picking them off one by one. Tyler Barry is on the move. It seems like it was only yesterday that Tyler Barry down in his home state of Connecticut was racing go-karts. And here he is, tour-type modified racing. And very impressive here as he runs the outside, and he's running it well. Now Matt Swanson's making a charge. He goes to the inside. He's wrestling the number 3 spot away from Andy Shaw in the number 60 car. So Swanson's now starting to ramp it up a little bit. 75 lap event happening right here at Beech Ridge tonight. We hope you're enjoying the racing action. Matt Swanson and Ricci. Swanson goes to 3rd. Lash was number 17, and also Jacob Perry. Perry is deep in the field, right here down the front straightaway in car number 47. Now we get a bid for the lead as they come down the front straightaway. Donnie Lashua wants the top spot, and he's going to take it away from the youngster from Framingham, Massachusetts. We have a new leader here on lap number 21. So a battle going on for the 3rd spot here. As you see, Swanson and Ricci are going at it, and they're going wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. Shaw hangs right in there. Doing a nice job. Andy Shaw, he's in that number 60 car. He opts to go to the outside off of turn number 2 and see if he can't make it stick in turn number 3 as he battles the number 3 car. Old Blue making its first start with MRS this season. We have a caution on the racetrack, and a yellow flag has been dropped out here by Don Horvath. And that is going to be the number 33, Bill Dixon. As they come around that corner and right to the stripe where they like it, the green flag is out, and here we go. Lashua trying to establish something on the outside as they go through the apex of 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Look at Ricci. Ricci and the number 3 Swanson are dicing side by side as they come through the corner. And then the 15-year-old kid, Tyler Barry, in car number 21. Now, Lashua went high that time, and look at this. The early leader is back in the number 1 spot. Jacob Perry, throw an eye back on him in the number 47. He's racing behind the red number 63. All of a sudden, he seems to have come alive a little bit. And he is going to go to the outside and see what he can do. Up top, down the back straightaway, and into turn number 3. See if he can't start putting a string of cars together that he can go by. He gets by the number 63 car, Chris Bolton. That's a former John McKennedy car. Down the back straightaway now, keeping an eye on the number 47 to the high side of Kurt Vigent. Now you got the 15 and the 19-year-old kids getting ready to battle here. And there goes Perry to side them up right there, size them up going into turn number 3. Teenagers battling side by side in a modified. You gotta love it. The thing is, it's nothing new. It's a happening thing in this division. MRS, SKs, SK Lights, we are going to be halfway. 37 laps. 38 on the board now. We have reached the halfway part of this race, fans. We have a car that is slowing up top going through the first and second corner. That's Dixon. He's gone. Things are getting interesting up front. Here comes the number 20. The Zarnecki modified. Tony Ricci from Westbrook, ready to make a challenge for the top spot here as they work off the number 4 corner. There he goes to the bottom. And he is going to come away with the number 1 position through the first and second turns and down the back straightaway. So Tony Ricci trying to double up here in MRS competition with back-to-back wins. That first one, as we noted earlier, came a couple of years ago, right here at Beech Ridge. Jacob Perry, he is coming along. Jacob Perry probably would like to see the yellow cloth at this point, although there is still plenty of time as he closes in on the number 5 positioned car, and that's the 60 of Andy Shaw. Andy Shaw's got to look to the inside of Ryan Doucette. Doucette beat him through the apex and around the number 2 turn. Shaw's going to the outside of Doucette out of 2. And that's a good race, side by side, working turn number 3. Shaw and Doucette. Andy Shaw makes the pass. It was early on. So he comes down the front straightaway. Here comes Jacob Perry trying to get around Ryan Doucette. And he goes blowing by on the outside. Tries to hold it down. Ryan doing a nice job on the bottom. But Perry prevails out here in the front straightaway. Swanson drew a little closer that time on Lashua. Caution's out. Caution is out for car number 12, and that's Bello. As the motors come alive, and here they come. Green flag is in the air. Back to racing we go. Tony Ricci trying to bring it home for the Zarnecki race team as they go through the third and fourth turn side by side. Swanson's come alive. Swanson goes to the inside of Donnie Lashua. Matt Swanson's on the prowl. And look who's right there behind those two cars. Jacob Perry in the 47. He's on the inside. He made contact with his team car. Wow, contact. Team cars came together. The caution flag is out. Here we go. Green flag is on the speedway. Back to racing we go. Matty Swanson's going to go to the outside as they work in the turn number 1. Possibly a drag race out of the number 2 corner between he and Tony Ricci. And Swanson's right there. Good battle coming out of the turn. Tony was able to shake free the 3 for at least now. Here comes Andy Shaw. Keep an eye on that number 60 car. Tyler Barry is in the 5th position in car number 21. Man, look at the action going into that number 1 corner. Iannarelli in the number 27. Some good racing going on back there. And it's all behind Tyler Barry. The 25. Haven't really heard much from Brian Roby today. But right now he's got it going and he's moving fast down the back straightaway. See if he can't get himself a respectable finish. Boy, he is on the prowl himself. Look at him. He is charging on the bottom, going through 1 and 2. And he's drag racing the, I think that was Iannarelli, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So he got ahead of the number 27 car. So 10 laps to go, and it looks like Tony has got this one under control. Rusty Poland in the 44. He's getting around pretty good. Poland. Matt Swanson still solid in that number 2 position. Good racing going on there with Roby in the number 25. And on the outside, the number 47. Jacob Perry in that number 47 car. Brian Roby started 17th in the field in that number 25 New Hampshire. And right now, he's knocking on the door for the 3rd spot. Poland's right there in the 44 car. 5 to go. 5 more laps to go. That's the best racing right now. You could put a blanket over those 3 cars. Quick off the turn, but we've got a caution, and it's Ryan Doucette down at the bottom of the number 4 turn. We shall see. Green flag. Looks like Matty Swanson's looking to let it all hang out. He drops right back behind the number 20 car off the number 2 turn. Down the back straightaway, they rocket in the turn number 3. Pounding the pavement out of turn number 4. Your top 5 are nose to tail down the front straightaway. And the rest of the field, you've got some side-by-side activity going on further back in the pack. Here comes Roby. Roby, again, as I said, started in the back row, 17th on the field. And he right now is on the inside of Matt Swanson to steal that number 2 spot. Does he have what it's going to take to get the number 20 car and Tony Ricci, the race leader? Sorry, I was watching some calling the action, but watching some stuff further back at the same time. White flag is out. Down the straightaway. Little bit of bumper contact on the front straightaway here. Roby's going to have to try to figure the way around a guy that really knows this racetrack. They are coming to the checkers, and here they are, nose to tail, and it will be Tony Ricci.